Good morning, friends. So today we will going to discuss about cloud removal. So this process is mainly explain actually the cloud removal effort on the satellite imagery. So this workflow that we imagine for a long time, okay, so and then finally it is actually happening because of this ArcGIS Pro. So the advancement of this graphical raster function editor that has been implemented, okay, in ArcGIS Pro, so that's why finally we can use QA bands as a cloud removal mask. ArcGIS Pro Landsat 8 actually supporting it properly, it is supporting it, so we can very easily process these data sets inside ArcGIS Pro. So some automations will work because from the metadata file ArcGIS Pro can read about the satellites. So in this process we are actually going to use the QA bands and the basically the reflectance bands, which you will getting see here as you can say multispectral bands. So these two bands we will going to use to putting a mask over a cloud. So basically we will going to see how to put a mask over the cloud. Okay, so if you want to put a mask over the cloud, then you can remove the cloud from the same time other image you can averaging, and you can remove the total out from that particular place. So let's start with the masking. Okay, so for this let's go to the ArcGIS. So what we'll do, we will going to use a Landsat imagery. So let's open the Landsat. Okay, so I have one Landsat imagery inside my folder here, so you just see here. So better we will go for the folder connection. Okay, so see under this, if you want to go for that folder connectivity, so you can add your folder where you have your satellite imagery. So I already added it, so that is a Bhubaneswar satellite image. Okay, so if you expand this image, so you can able to see there is so many bands are there. Okay, so within this particular band you can see this one is your mtl.txt band. Okay, so that is your raster product file which you can use for this purpose. So here if you expand this, so you can able to see the other bands inside that. So that will be your QA band and your multispectral band, these two band which we're going to use for this purpose. Okay, so for this purpose we are going to use these two band. So see here, I already added this multispectral band satellite image already. Okay, so okay, no problem, I'm just removing it. Okay, just for your understanding, I'm just removing it. I will start from the beginning. So that is first the same image which I just shown you. Okay, so that there you already seen somewhere places there is the cloud. So where is the cloud if you want to check? So that also I'm just showing you, so it will be clear to you where you will found the cloud over here. So let's wait few minutes to open the satellite image. Yes, so now my multispectral image is open. So what I will do, I just first clean this mask, the background value I just switch off, and now you see there is so many places where you have the clouds. Okay, here we have the cloud and so many other places we have the cloud. So what we will do now, so let's open the QA bands here. Okay, first, and then we will see the clouds separately. So simply drag and drop this image also. Let's see. So these are the image. So if you compare with this down image, so that you can see it will perfectly match with the cloud wherever it will be. So clouds are already focused here. Okay, so now what we will going to do first is we will going to target the two things here. One is land, another one is the water body. Okay, so how we will going to do that? So for that just go to right click. Okay, and sorry, no need right click, you just double click over this symbology. Okay, and here you go to this primary symbology options, just drop down this from the stretch to, you just select the unique value. So once you ask, it is asking you unique value does not exist, do you want to compute the unique value? I said yes. So according to the different classes, it is actually classify your unique value. So now you will going to check the two things. One will be the water value, one will be the non-water value. So how we will going to check that? So suppose this is your water body, oceans, Indian Ocean. So I am clicking over it. So I will get some value like this. Okay. So this I just copy. I will open it a notepad and I will save this value. Like this one is water. So this is the value, and I want a land value. So I am just clicking over it. Sorry, click over it, and you can get the land value. So simply I am just typing here as a land. You have to copy it and you can paste it here. So now you have the two value, one is land, one is water. Okay, so now I have this two value. So the next thing what we will going to do is, okay, that is we are going to create a add function chain option. Okay, so how we will going to do that? So here we already know, we already written the land value as 2720 and our water value is 2800. Okay, so now let's open the function chain. So last of my lecture you already understand about the raster analytics. So same thing, edit function chain options you can open. So within this edit function chains you just drag it and make it as a middle. So now this is your map. Sorry, that model you just make you just may seen as a similar looking like a model builder, but it is a raster analytics tools. Okay, so now what thing I am going to add it here? I am going to add a new tool with this present model. From where? From raster image, raster analysis. So you just go to imagery, go to the raster function, click over the raster function and type here as remap, enter. So something should come. Yes, this is the remap tool. So now simply drag the remap tool, okay, and drop it here. So now what you have to do, you have to make a connection between these two. So simply drag and make a connection, and now open this remap. So here what we are going to do, we are going to give the two value basically. Okay, so fill up the value pixels, value of the land and water from the previously inspection steps which you did. So give a new pixels value for this output. Okay, so now check the change missing value on the no data options that we're going to do, and then we will click on the validate and then we'll click the run. So first we will give the value. So I'm just selecting the land value first. So suppose I am taking this value, copy, maximum, paste, minimum, maximum values also giving same. Output value you can give as a 1, and you also take the water. So we are going to target the two things, water and land. So water value also you give as a 1. Okay, so we are giving the two values perfectly 1, and now this is what we mentioned, just change this missing value. You just click OK. Sorry, click OK. Now click on OK. So validate your model. So your model is perfect. Now simply run this model. See here, now once you run the model, you will get the imagery where the cloud is will be there. So there it will actually mask out. Okay, see here the clouds are masked out. Okay, so if you just switch off this now, so you can see the background. So that is the thing. So it is now masked out. Now the question is, how will you implement this mask over this multispectral image which we are actually use it here. Okay, so now we have to implement this mask over this. Now the question is, how we are going to do that. So now again we are going to open a function chain here. Okay, so suppose I am going to open a function chain here. So you can remove this, and now this is the function chain, suppose now. Okay, so what I am going to do, I am going to clip that area wherever this cloud mask will be there. Okay, over this image. It's very simple. You just go in a raster function and select the clip options. Clip, suppose I am just taking this clip and I will put it here. Okay, so arrange this properly, and now you are going to take this UA bands, okay, where you created already the cloud mask, bring it to the model. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are putting a mask using this particular model. So I am just first adding this with that, and then over this clip I will put over my multispectral image or my reflectance band. So simply you can click on that. So now the output, whatever it will generate over that particular satellite image, that will come as a cloud mask. It's very easy technique. Just you see here, if I click on this validate, and now I'm just simply click on the run. So let's see the output. So it will be a very interesting. Let's see the output now. Just we go back to there and see wherever there is a cloud. So wherever is the cloud, there is a very nice mask. Okay, so I hope you all like this video. So as of now, the last part you just seen that we already put a mask over the cloud images. Okay, but someone they want, why this gap? They don't like this gap. They want some images should come in this image, so that the image will look good. Na? Like if I suppose I'm just converting in infrared, red and green, suppose. Okay, so see here, now the gap is not looking that much good. So we need some value inside this, or some the same kind of pixels should come in this, so to fill that gap area, so then your image is looking good. So usually we not suggested to go for that, but some cases we are actually doing this. Suppose some kind of a Rabi season data sets, sorry, Kharif season data sets or Rabi season data sets, if you have a same kind of cropping pattern in that particular zone, or there is the same kind of forest area in that particular session, other session satellite image you can download. We will recommend at least you can go for the 3 images. Okay, you download for same area for 3 images, and then you can go for this process, so that your image will looking little good. Okay, so how we'll do that? Okay, so I'm going to show you with the one date imagery to cleaning this gap pixels, but for if you want to do it, then it's better you can go for the 2 or 3 scenes, okay, of the same area, same time, you can download, and then you can go for this process. But what is the process? Just see. So first I am going to add same date satellite imagery, okay, of that same particular area. So see, this is a recent 2021 imagery which I just added with this scene. Okay, so you see here it's the same kind of image, we will found it here. I'm just removing it, and I also make it as a false color composite, infrared, red, green, See, this image has still some cloudish sense, but I will request you can go for more clean image. Okay, but just for your demo I'm just using the same this scene. So now I will take this scene. This will be my target scene which I need to clear the cloud. Okay, so that time just my mask image is already there. So now what you have to do, you just go to this imagery raster functions and type here as a mosaic. See, this mosaic tool is already there. So if you type mosaic and enter, so you will get this mosaic scene. Click on that. So what you have to give, you have to add these two scenes together. Okay, so first you can give your this scene and then you can give your next scene. Okay, and you can give here the operations we will use, that is as a maximum. Okay, and then simply run and see the output how it is coming. Okay, so let's start. So see here, you will get some image like this. So now you just remove the black pixels and you can convert it in a, suppose I'm just switching off others and I make it as a false color composite. 5 4 3. Okay, so see here, this is a quite good images you will found it here. So wherever there is a no value, now the value is actually coming. So as I am taking the single scene, so the mixing capability is little less, but if you go for the 3 or 4 scene, okay, and you can go for the same process, so you will not able to understand these changes also. Okay, so this is a very good way to get the value inside that area also. Now I am going to show you one more thing, one more tool I am just introducing here over the ArcGIS Pro. Okay, so like that way also you can use the cloud removal. Okay, so in this technique also I will just let you, if it is a small area then definitely you can go for this type of technique, but if it is a large area we have cloud, then definitely you should not go all these techniques because it is actually changing the spectral characteristics of the image. So the same way I'm just going to add a particular band scene, suppose within this Bhubaneswar data. Suppose I am using the band for this demo. Let's open the image. Okay, so as you see in this image, suppose I have the cloud over here. Okay, small patches of cloud I'm just trying to remove, and I will just try to show you how we will going to do that. Suppose this is a small patches of cloud and this cloud shadow. So suppose here whatever the crops you have, okay, the same types of crops you will find under this cloud and this shadow also. So what we will do, you can take the pixel value from here and you can simply replace this pixel value using this pixel value. So that you can do. So that you can do using our pixel editor. So in ArcGIS Pro, if you go to imagery and if you select your scene, and then your pixel editor will activate. So click on the pixel editor, okay, and go to this capture, click on this copy. So wherever you want to put the pixel now, so that area pixels you just collect like this. Just double click on end this, and then simply you paste it some other place where you just want to remove the pixel value. That's all. Okay, so see here, your cloud and pixels shadow both are removed. Even if you want to remove this also, you can do the same thing. Suppose I'm just taking the pixel value from here. So you just do this process of very carefully, because it should zoom more so that it will be, the pixel mixing will be not understandable. See here, now there is a no point of cloud in this particular place. So now if you want to save this scene, then you click on the save and you can go for it. Same thing you can do for the other bands, and you can do the layer stack of this cleaned image, and then you can work. So that also your you can able to remove the cloud from the satellite image. So that's my lecture. So I hope you like my this part of the lecture also. So if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share with these others. I hope it will be very useful tutorial for everyone.